I'm Tyson Alger. He's the Andrew Greif. We're outside of the Hatfield Down complex. We got UCLA on Saturday. We're flying out tomorrow with the Molly Blue, who's holding the camera. A lot of kind of the continued talk this week of how they're picking up the pace after a week after a loss, how this is yet still not another game, but it's a big game for the Ducks coming up this week. Wouldn't you say?
I would say so. I think everyone would. They have one loss, two losses would seem to push them not out of the national title discussion, but more so the Pac-12 discussion.
Yeah.
California of all teams is already leading the Pac-12 North. Arizona, the Pac-12 South. Oregon, UCLA both tumbled 10 spots in the AP ranking this week. It's not so much anymore the season went in about could they be in that national title discussion. Now it's about survival and conference survival, and are they going to be in the race for the Pac-12 North?
No.
Of course, if there are more weekends like last weekend, who knows what will happen.
Yeah.
But urgency has been one thing, and kind of on a specific level, I talked to Marcus Mariota today about urgency in the pocket. The offensive line has allowed 12 sacks in the last two games against him. What has to happen to avoid that? And he said that his internal clock, he might be on the lookout to run a little sooner this week just because things have been collapsing a little quickly. That's what led to those two fumbles against Arizona. Within 3 seconds, he was hit and didn't expect it.
I think it would be really interesting to be able to track just how far Marcus and Brett Hundley run, not in terms of like yardage, but just around the pocket. Because, you know, as I wrote in a story last week yesterday from a story that you helped me on, a couple NFL people think that Brett might hold on to the ball too long. Marcus's scrambling might be more of a product of a shoddy offensive line.
Yeah.
But we're also kind of getting to the point of the season too where you get some of the NFL discussions in terms of you saw a couple Tennessee fans here today and they had a certain slogan for Marcus.
Yeah, it was kind of put out on Twitter that there's a suck for the duck, in quotes, campaign on Twitter for Tennessee Titans fans who really want Marcus Mariota to be their pick in the 2015 NFL Draft. A lot of people project him to be a top 5 pick. That means they would have to suck and lose a lot of games to do that. So that was kind of the pitch. Apparently, fans have told me on Twitter there was last year in Cleveland a Carcass for Marcus campaign where they just, don't even pretend to be a football team, just suck, and maybe he leaves. Marcus didn't bite. He said it's flattering, it's surreal, as he put it, to have fans pining for you, even though you're just a college junior.
And a win over UCLA on Saturday might even further that conversation.
Absolutely.